Hey, trending topics. Welcome to U7-L2 directions for U7-L3. So, this is the final assignment for the semester. You're almost done. So, here are the directions. Step 1. For this assignment, you are going to choose 5 news stories that you think are the 5 most important stories for the year 2024. So I put you underline because it's your opinion. So some students might want to do like the top 5 stories, but you don't have to. They're any of the top 5 news stories that you personally think are the most important. And these 5 stories must be from between January 1st, 2024 until December 31st, 2024. So they have to be within the year 2024, which I know is hard to think about because we're already in the year 2025. So the news stories can be world news stories, national news stories, or even local news stories. Try to get your news stories that are not from extremely left or right news sources. I suggest looking at this document for news sources and looking at All Sides Media Bias Chart. All right, I'm going to pause here for a second. So here's my first question for you. How many news stories do you need to choose? Hopefully you said 5. And here's my second question. What year do all of your news stories need to be from? Hopefully you said the year 2024. All right, let's go on to step 2. You're going to open up the U7-L3 Top 5 News Stories of 2024 slideshow. On the slideshow, you will see that I have already laid out the slides for you. Open up the speaker notes on each of the slides to see what requirements are for each of the slides. Fill out the slides with the news stories you have chosen. So let's take a look. So just like last unit, I have put the directions in the speaker notes of the slideshow. So here's the first slide. Just put your name. Pretty easy. And then slide number 2 starts what I'm requiring you to do. So for this slide, what you need to do is just put the title of the news story you have chosen right here. Slide number 3, make sure you open up those speaker notes. Remember, you can open up speaker notes by clicking that little like gray bar on the very bottom and dragging it upwards. So for slide number 3, you're going to include the following: link to news stories, news source, when the news story was published, the reporter of the news story, where this news story took place, and a picture relating to the news story and the website you got the picture from. Slide number 4. Include the following information: 4 to 6 sentences or bullet point summary of the news story. Make sure it's in your own words, of course. And a picture relating to the news story and the website you got the picture from. Slide number 5 requirement. Answer this question. Why do you think this news story is the most important news story of 2024? Then answer one of the following questions. How might this news story affect the world? How might this news story affect the United States? Who is the target audience of this news story? Why? And what biases are in the news story? Make sure you also include a picture relating to the news story and the website you got the picture from. So again, you only have to answer one of the following questions right here. Okay. Slide number 6 requirement. Include the following information. Why is this news story newsworthy? If you need help, look back to our slideshow from Unit 1. So that was way at the beginning of the semester. We talked about the 7 pillars of newsworthiness. So take a look back at that slideshow and then complete your answer in 2 to 3 sentences or bullet points. And make sure you also have a picture relating to the news story and the website you got the picture from. So for news story number 2, 3, 4, and 5, you are going to repeat those exact same steps. Okay. Once you are done, Filling out all these slides with your 5 news story, you're going to proofread your slides to make sure that there aren't any grammar errors and that you answered all the questions. Then you can turn it into Schoology. All right, step number 3. Like I said before, once you have completed step 2 by filling out all the slides, proofread your slideshow to make sure you answered all the questions in the speaker notes and for any grammar mistakes. Once you're done, submit it to Schoology. Here are my tips. So, this assignment is worth 90 formative points. My gosh, that is a ton of points. So even though it's not a summative assignment, 90 formative points can still make or break your grade. I know it's at the end of the semester, but please power through this and get this done so you don't fail the class just because of this one assignment. So to put it into perspective, the Edpuzzle videos you watch and weekend rundowns are only worth 5 formative points. This is worth 90. Wow. So would you rather do this assignment in Canva than using the slideshow template I made for you? You can email me to let me know right away, but do email me to let me know. And if you need help finding news articles, you can also let me know. I'm more than happy to help you out. And make sure all of the wording of your answers on the slideshows are completely in your own words. Any use of AI or plagiarism will be an automatic 0 for the entire assignment. And with 90 points, that would be a really tragic 0. Here's also the link to the rubric. And I have also done an example. So let's take a look at that real quick. So just like the unit before, I did an example. For this example, I did the year 2023. Remember, you were doing the year 2024. I only did 2023, so you couldn't just copy and paste the news articles that I did. So that's why I did it for the year prior. But again, yours is 2024. So if you need an example, take a look through all this. And you'll see that. And of course, if you have questions, please let me know as soon as possible. This will be due on January 17th, 2025 at midnight. Please note that January 17th is a Friday. It is not a Sunday. Typically things were due on Sundays, but this is not. This is a Friday. Okay, I'll make sure that I send out reminder emails about that. And also some notes for me. So this is the last assignment for the semester. There is not like a final summative that covers the entire semester's worth of trending topics. This is it. Thank you for participating and being trending topics with me, especially since this was my first time teaching the class. Once you're done with U7-L3, please fill out the optional end of semester survey to let me know what I can do better in the class for next semester, because I teach it again next semester, so it would be great to get your feedback and see what I can do better. All right, like always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I am more than happy to help you out. All right.